Now, you seem to be like such a powerful and motivational young woman. I want to know how you became this way. What's your story? What's your journey? You know what? Yeah.
So a little bit about me. My dad is Tajuddin Disu. He played for Nigeria. He played in the World Cup in '76, I believe, or '67, one of those. I don't follow very much soccer, but I mean, my mother is Muhibat Zisu, a wonderful woman, nurse, a mother of 4. I came to the States when I was 15 years old, so I was in Nigeria for quite a bit of time. Was homeschooled. I traveled a lot with my father, and also I had a lot of training in different places, so I moved a lot, experienced a lot. What makes me who I am? I think it's just really wanting to be real. The fabrication is too much. To be honest with you, the whole glitz and glamours of the world is great, but people are hungry. People are dying from stress. People are dying from wanting to impress people. It takes a lot of work. And my thing is about getting down to the raw of it. A lot of people want to ask, how did I get here? I got here through sleepless nights. I got here through being extremely passionate and convincing about what I stand for, being bold. This road is a lonely road. People will despise you. People will try to break you down. They will also try to mimic things that you do and kind of worthless you in a way, you know. But I think what's most important is that, one, you have the confidence in yourself. You have a foundation that is God. And you also surround yourself with people that are very passionate about you as an individual. Don't stop searching for those people that truly are about you. There's something that makes you you. And whatever thing you touch, I'm going to be attracted to that because I know you got that. And I think that's what's important, finding that circle and constantly creating from that circle.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. And just in the future, what can we expect from the next set of African Fashion Weeks and the next set of Africa Fashion Week masterclasses?
I think what's important about Africa Fashion Week is we need to reach out to diverse partners. That's why we reached out to the UN, because it has more of a government type of aspect, and we're able to tap into their network. For example, this week on Saturday with the runway shows, they've invited people from their network is quite wide. You see the UN, you think very formal, but because they do so many, they have so many charities, they have so many celebrity contacts because of their ambassador programs. They really are there if you're doing something powerful to connect to, and they leverage what you're doing as a great leader to the contacts that they have. So from this, we've been able to tap into their network and pull all their great contacts for these designers. And that's what's really important. That's what you're going to continue. We're going to partner with anybody that is doing something wonderful and powerful and diverse. That's what we're doing.
Amazing. And if you could give any advice to the young women out there who want to be budding entrepreneurs, designers, or just work in the fashion industry in general, what would you say?
Don't chase your dreams. Let them be given to you.
I like that. Thank you so much for joining us here at Urban Spice. How did you find that African Fashion Week masterclass?
I thought it was good, a bit nerve-wracking at first, but it was good because the audience is good and they're really enthusiastic, and yeah, it was easy. It was easy in the end, yeah.
Now, being the PR spokesman for Jewel by Lisa, what advice can you give to any females out there who are trying to get into PR, branding and communications?
I would say, like I always say, I think it's something that you have to love. You have to have a passion for it. I think it can get boring if you don't love it. So I think you have to definitely have a passion for it, but I think you need to study it as well. Like I always say, go to school, learn and study, and do your internships, work somewhere, do something that you will benefit from work-wise before you get out in the industry and start working for people, I would say.
Thank you so much for joining us here. This is Urban Spice. Now, you're a very renowned stylist and designer. You've been in the business for years. Name drop a few of the celebrities that you've come across and you've designed for and worked for.
I've done a lot of work in that industry in the last 10 years or so. I've worked with the incredible Beyonce, I've worked with the incredible Halle Berry. When Pam Grier, the legendary Foxy Brown, took her run down the Academy red carpet, I was there to dress her too. I became, my very first client was Julianne Moore. Women's Wear Daily gives me credit for making her the fashion icon that she's become. I've worked with Heidi Klum for 4 years, Diane Lane, Natalie Portman.
There's a lot of people you work for. Amazing. Now, could you give like a tip for any designers and stylists out there on, you know, how to keep relevant and have such a, you know, a long-lasting career like yours?
I think you have to work incredibly hard. And I think you have to just be determined. And like I said in my speech a few minutes ago, no one can take what God has in store for you. So I don't believe that discrimination exists, because when they discriminate against you, they only make you stronger and they make you more famous. So I think you have to just stay focused on your craft, and you have to do amazing work, and you have to stay humble. If you can do that, after all of these years, you know, no matter how much success I've had, I'm a very humble person. I want to give everyone a chance in life, and I think that's important. So it's important to give back. It's important to be here tonight. It's important to do these sort of things. So many of the successful African and African American people here in the United States, you know, once they're successful, they don't take time to do it. If I can take time before my fashion show, which is in, you know, 5 days, to be here tonight, I think a lot of other people do. So I'm sending a challenge out to all my other friends. Get involved with African Fashion Week.
Amazing.
Wyclef, all you guys who have clothing companies. Let's get involved with African Fashion Week. Let's build an alliance between the countries. I want to open a boutique in Lagos.
Lovely, and we want you to do that.
I want to bring my clothes there. I've been saying this for a couple of years. Had an incredible chance a few years ago to work on a Nigerian film called Black November, which is about the oil crisis. It still hasn't been released yet, but it's an amazing film with an amazing cast of African actors who blew me away, like my great friend Mbong Amata, actress there in Nigeria, who was the star of this movie, really blew me away and brought me really more into the entertainment industry and what's going on in Africa. My great friend Oluchi is now hosting a Top Model there, so very excited about that, and I've been keeping up and following what she's doing, and I think it's a great time for Africa, and I think it's a great time for an alliance between Africans all over, American or otherwise.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Kite, for joining us today. You've heard it yourself. It's all about uniting, right?
Absolutely.
Here's his Urban Spice. You've been watching the Africa Fashion Week Masterclass here at the United Nations Foundations in New York. We've had fun. I hope you have too. Until next time.
This year, Africa Fashion Week New York joined the New York Fashion Week schedule, kicking off its showcase event by highlighting 7 African designers and their Spring-Summer 15 collections to an exclusive guest list of fashion influencers. The pop-up presentation, which held at the Metropolitan Pavilion in New York, saw editors, PRs, and special guests gathered to witness an exciting showcase from designers Weizdhurm Franklyn and McMeka from Nigeria, sponsored by Spice TV. And Eki Orleans of Nigeria, Moroccan Kaftan New York of Morocco, Makensel and Dahil Republic of Couture of Kenya, fashion label Issa also showcased on the evening. Take a look.